You to leave.
Okay,
and you
I'm
are
not
not
leaving. It
listening.
is a public building.
Yes.
It's funded by the
Your
taxpayer.
implied right to access has been removed.
You can't remove that.
They can.
It's not your building.
It is a private building.
Okay, it's not a private building. Who pays for it? Oh, sir.
Please.
And there'll be a misconduct. Look at this, guys.
Thank you very much.
No,
Come on,
let
buddy.
go off me. Take your hands off me and I will leave. Take your hands off me and I will leave.
There you go. Off you go.
Okay, what's your name? Identify yourself, please.
There you go. You're lying, aren't you?
Pardon? No, he's involving. Look at this, guys. Absolute tyrants. When did you turn your body worn on?
I had it on all the time.
Why didn't you tell me? It's against your. Look at this. Get your hands off me now.
Would you mind exiting
No,
the whole
I'm in a
premises?
public place. When did you tell me that you turned your body worn on?
Would you mind
tyrant?
exiting?
No, I will not.
Why not?
Welcome back to Operation Audit, where we expose misconduct, examine police and legal encounters, defend public rights, and demand accountability. Today's footage comes from the Laughing Auditor, so be sure to check out his channel using the link below and show your support. In this encounter, he's peacefully filming inside a council building when police arrive and quickly turn a routine situation into a confrontation. With no clear offense or proper explanation, the interaction escalates until an officer forcibly removes him from the building. Fortunately, his camera keeps recording, capturing everything as it happens and revealing a very different story from the one the officers appear to be presenting.
Hey, bud.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I think one of our officers spoke to you earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Unfortunately, you're upsetting the council a little bit.
I'm not upsetting the council.
Yeah?
I'm not doing anything.
Well, they've called us and said, because they're concerned, you've come in here, you're wearing a mask, you're wearing shades, and what they were concerned about is that you were filming doors, security doors,
Yeah, I was.
cameras, things like that.
Yeah, I was.
Obviously, in these times, they would be worried about that.
Would they?
Because that looks to be hostile reconnaissance.
What's
doesn't
that?
it? You don't know what hostile reconnaissance
No.
is? Hostile reconnaissance is when someone who's planning a terrorist attack or some other action against people will come to the location in the first to find out where the areas of vulnerability are, where security cameras are, where locations are like that.
Okay.
That's obviously something the council are very keyed up to during these modern times. That's
Okay,
something
so-
they're worried about.
Hold on a second, 'cause you said a lot of things. First and foremost, do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant James Hudson.
Okay.
As you can tell, I've just come out of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
police station.
Second, hostile reconnaissance. Is that the textbook definition?
I don't know what the textbook definition is, but that's a definition.
Okay, so it's not the definition, okay, and it involves covert recording. So this isn't covert. This is
Hostile
overt.
reconnaissance doesn't have to be covert.
Okay, so if you knew the textbook definition, then you wouldn't have said that because it's quite clear.
Well, it's irrelevant. We can both agree
Okay.
that would look like hostile reconnaissance.
This is where the encounter starts to fall apart. The officer immediately describes the filming as hostile reconnaissance, a term typically associated with covert surveillance carried out in preparation for criminal activity. But that's not what we're seeing here. The Laughing Auditor is recording openly, making no attempt to hide what he's doing or conceal his presence. Applying such a serious label to someone openly filming in public doesn't fit the circumstances. Instead of reflecting the actual situation, it comes across as an attempt to justify the confrontation by using a term that simply doesn't match the facts.
Is that right?
Okay. No, I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Well, would you mind identifying yourself to me?
Do I need to?
Well, yeah, because to me it looks like you
Yes.
are currently carrying out hostile
Yes,
reconnaissance.
I need to.
Yeah, I'm saying I would like you to because of that.
Okay.
And I think you know that you're going to
just
provoke
said-
this kind of
No,
reaction.
you just said I need to identify myself.
No, I would like you to.
Okay, well, I'm not going to identify myself.
Well, would you mind leaving the council?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't mind leaving? Okay, thank you.
If you identified yourself properly, sir.
Yeah,
Please
Sergeant-
don't step so close.
Sergeant
please.
James Hodson.
Okay. Another,
2673, Bournemouth Police
another
Station.
question. What's that in your uniform?
Which bit?
The thing that looks similar to a flag?
That?
Yeah, is that police issue?
There's a thin blue line.
Is it police issue?
No, that was
It's
personal.
not part of your uniform. You know, some people find that offensive. I spoke to your colleague at the back gate.
Do you find it offensive?
I do find it offensive. Can you take it off, please?
No, I'm not going to take it. What do you find
Your
offensive
colleague
about
round the back took his off.
it? Okay.
It's a desecration of the Union flag.
I don't believe it to be so.
Well, is it the Union flag? Is it red, white and blue?
No.
No. So you've taken a flag and you've desecrated it.
I haven't desecrated.
Yes, because it's not the
Well,
original
again,
flag.
this comes down to a definition, a personal view. Don't it?
So you don't have...
I don't believe it to be a desecration.
you
I
don't-
believe it to be
as
a memory.
As
and
a serving police officer, well, acting on your duties, you don't have an opinion, you're not allowed to have a view, you're supposed to remain impartial. That clearly contradicts that. You're not being impartial, you're clearly displaying something that I find offensive, and people all over the country find offensive, because people fought and died for a red, white and blue Union flag. You and that organisation have desecrated the red, white and blue Union flag and are using it for police purposes. And when a member of the public is telling you to find that offensive, I think the decent thing to do is say, right, fair enough, didn't know, and take it off.
You'll forgive me for smiling there, because you're talking about the decent thing, yet you're coming in here, masking your face, making members of the other public concerned.
Have you had a
making
complaint?
us receive, yeah, we've received 999 calls.
From who?
About you.
From who?
council members
From the
and
council,
staff.
so not members of the public.
Are they not members of the public?
I've not, the public officials.
Well, as far as I'm aware, people in here as well have come to them and said, I'm concerned about that man.
Okay.
So, members of the public within here, because of your actions.
What members of the public?
I don't know which members of the public,
because I've been sat here.
I didn't receive the call myself.
25 minutes. So I've been sat here for about 32 minutes, and there's maybe been about 4 or 5 members of the public that have come past and stayed within this area. Not one person's batted an eyelid.
This is where the officer's approach starts raising even more questions. Simply calling something hostile reconnaissance doesn't automatically give police the authority to demand someone's identity. Any suspicion needs to be supported by clear facts, not just a serious-sounding label. Without pointing to any specific conduct or evidence suggesting criminal intent, the justification remains weak. It becomes even harder to support when the concerns are coming from council staff rather than members of the public. Feeling uneasy about someone recording isn't by itself a criminal matter, and personal discomfort alone doesn't create grounds to pressure someone into identifying themselves.
Because I've been sat here.
I didn't receive the call myself.
25 minutes. So I've been sat here for about 32 minutes, and there's maybe been about 4 or 5 members of the public that have come past and stayed within this area. Not one person's batted an eyelid about the fact I'm sat with a camera. I've not been filming members of the public.
As far as you know.
No, I know, because I'm good at what I do. So
you've spoken to every single person.
No. What I'm saying is I'm not filming.
What I'm doing.
I'm not filming members of the public. When members of the public are passing my camera, I'm dropping it.
Well, I can only tell you what I've been told,
Okay.
and that is that we've received a call saying that you are causing concern
from council officials.
Look,
Public
if you let
officials.
me finish talking, I'll explain it to you. But if you're going to try and put words in my mouth, then there's not much point having a conversation, is there?
So I'm not putting words in your mouth. You told me
you're trying to finish my sentence.
You
I
had
was trying to explain something to you.
You had
cut in and
members
tried to
of
finish
the. You says that you had 99 calls from members of staff.
Basically, what it boils down
Council
to
officials.
is we have had calls from the council concerned about why you are here.
Okay.
You're not going to identify yourself to me.
I don't need
believe
to.
this is a representative of the council here. Yes. Would you like this man to leave?
Yes. Okay.
Please exit
One
the
last
building.
thing.
You're now trespassing.
Trespassing is a civil matter. You have no
which can be
authority.
enforced by the police.
Can it?
Of course it can.
No, it can't.
Please leave.
No.
You're not going to leave.
No, you're going to make me leave.
I will have to remove you if you refuse
So
to leave.
let's, before we go any further.
No. There is no conversation.
Before we go any further,
You are trespassing.
if you
Please
put
leave.
hands on me, it will be an assault.
No, it won't.
It will be an assault. You'll be infringing my rights.
Who's asked you to leave?
Let me finish my sentence,
So please
please.
leave.
It's a public
No,
building.
the conversation
It's publicly
is done.
accessible. The conversation
and
is done.
your
Please
implied
stop
right to
closing the
access
gap.
has been removed.
Why are you getting aggressive?
Because I need.
The sergeant then attempts to reinforce the argument by claiming that members of the public have also complained, but the footage doesn't appear to support that claim. People can be seen walking by as normal, without stopping, objecting, or showing any obvious concern. If there had been genuine complaints, you'd expect something more specific than a broad statement made during the encounter. On top of that, there doesn't appear to be any indication that the auditor was filming those passing members of the public, making the alleged issue even less convincing. From what's shown on camera, the suggestion of widespread public concern simply doesn't seem to match what is actually taking place.
You to leave.
Okay,
and you
I'm
are
not
not
leaving.
listening.
It's a public building.
Yes.
It's funded by the
Your
taxpayer.
implied right to access has been removed.
You can't remove that.
They can.
It's not your building.
It is a private building.
Okay, it's not a private building. Who pays for it?
The council.
The council pays for it. Who pays for the council, sir?
Everybody.
Okay,
well, you've not identified yourself to me.
It's a reception. It's a reception. I've not tried to go past.
Please
Stop
leave.
closing the distance.
because I
please.
need
No,
you to leave and
I'm
you're
not leaving.
refusing.
You will have to put hands on me, which will be an assault, sir.
Please
and
leave.
there'll be a misconduct. Look at this, guys.
Thank you very much.
No,
Come on,
let
buddy.
go off me. Take
Come
your
on,
hands
bud.
off me, and I will leave.
Out
Take your
we go.
hands off me, and I will leave.
There you go. Off you go.
Okay. What's your name? Identify yourself, please.
There you go. You're lying, aren't you?
Pardon?
Take your hands
No,
off me,
he's involving. Look at this, guys. Absolute tyrants. When did you turn your body worn on?
This is the point where the reasoning starts to break down. The sergeant asks a member of staff whether they want the auditor removed, receives a yes, and then acts as though that response alone gives the police legal authority to step in. The auditor challenges that position, arguing that a council building funded by the public and open to the public isn't simply private property because someone says it is. The sergeant even acknowledges that the council pays for the building, which only adds to the confusion over his own explanation. Rather than clearly establishing the legal basis for his actions, the situation quickly shifts from debate to physical enforcement. with the auditor being grabbed and removed despite the authority for doing so remaining at the center of the dispute.
I had it on all the time.
Why didn't you tell me? It's against your... Look at this. Get your hands off me now.
Would you mind exiting the
No,
whole
I'm in a
premises?
public place. When did you tell me that you turned your body worn on?
Would you mind
tyrant?
exiting?
No, I will not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. It's a public place. I can do what I want. When were you going to tell me that you turned this on?
Do not
you just
come-
infringed on my rights, sir. How dare you? You're a disgrace to the uniform.
Thank you very much.
Who do you think you are?
I'm James Hodson.
There'll be a complaint going in against you, sir.
Excellent.
Professional standards, and we'll
2673.
see exactly what happens. Why didn't you tell me you turned your body worn on?
I forgot.
You forgot. Is that good enough? When you've just assaulted me in a public place?
Well, luckily it was all recorded.
Was it? And why didn't you tell me? You covertly recorded me.
This is not very covert.
You have
not-
to tell a member of the public when you're recording them,
Do
otherwise
not
it's classified
come
as
back into
covert.
the council.
Or else what?
Otherwise, you'll be removed again. And
Removed again?
And then if you don't, we're going to have to look at what, you causing harassment to the people within the
I've not spoken to anyone in there except that man over there.
Actions. I've told you how your actions
No,
are
you're
coming
a
across to
disgrace,
people.
sir. Go away, you're dismissed. Get out of my face.
Okay. You don't dismiss me.
Yes, I will dismiss you. You're a
No.
public servant. You do what you're told.
You are
do
causing
what
a
you're
public
told.
nuisance.
You do what you're told.
We're not public servants.
Where's the
we're crown
complaint?
servants.
Where's the complaint? Who's the complaint from?
Who's the
Member of the
complaint?
public that's made a complaint.
Okay. I would not.
Member of the public that's made a complaint.
I would not be at
You
liberty
are
to give you those
talking
details
waffle, sir.
anyway.
Absolute dribble. You're havering.
As the officer physically escorts him out, the laughing auditor notices the body-worn camera is already recording, yet he says he was never informed. He points to that as another example of procedure not being properly followed. When he tells the sergeant he'll be filing a complaint, the response he receives comes across as dismissive rather than professional, doing little to reassure anyone watching. The conversation then shifts to whether the officer is a public servant or a crown servant, but changing the label doesn't change the expectation of accountability. Whatever title is used, those exercising public authority are still expected to act lawfully, transparently, and remain answerable for their actions.
Okay.
Absolute havering. You're the sergeant.
Do you appreciate?
He just assaulted me and you allowed
we
that to
didn't.
happen.
No, listen, you've been putting your camera up
And
to
what?
windows when people have been having private consultations.
And windows, people having private conversations.
Yeah.
Because where?
No, it's an NHS facility.
I didn't go into the NHS part. I stayed in the
did go to the
reception.
NHS
No, I
facility.
didn't. It's on film, you numpty.
Right, now you've been rude.
And what?
That's rude,
It's not
isn't
a
it?
crime to be rude, is it? I've just been assaulted by this man,
one's been
and you want me to be
assaulted.
nice about it. Who do you think you
You're out
are?
of the building because you're causing a breach of the peace. You're actually going to cause
Causing a
harm
breach-
to people.
Well, arrest me for it then. Arrest me for it
We don't
then.
need to do that.
Arrest me for it. Let's see the CPS say.
The CPS won't get involved.
The CPS won't even authorise charges. You're a numpty.
Don't be rude.
I don't. It's not
Would
a
you
crime.
like to listen to how the law works?
It is not a crime to be rude, sir.
You've been
I've just
removed.
been assaulted
You've
by
been
this
removed.
tyrant.
You've been removed
From a public place.
For a breach of the peace.
From a public place.
The breach of the peace
Trespassed.
ends now you're out here.
Trespassed from a public place
So
by
what we're going
a
to
police
do-
officer.
What we're going to do now is we're going to leave you here.
Oh yeah, I'll go back in.
If you go back in, then you'll get removed again for a breach of the peace. Because
Arrest me if it's
Will
a
you
breach of the
please
peace.
Listen.
If it's a breach of the peace, arrest me.
Listen.
Arrest me.
Listen.
And I never got you to identify formally.
Are you going to
identify yourself?
I'm Sergeant Can. Matthew Can. It's written there.
Yeah. Number. Station.
1000 here. Boreham
Between
Wood.
here. Is that how you address members of the public? Is that how you identify yourself to a judge? You're dismissed.
Don't go back
Tyrant.
into the council.
Tyrant.
Please.
You're dismissed as well. You just assaulted me, sir.
This is good advice.
Professional standards will be in touch.
And that's fine.
The arrival of the second sergeant does little to ease the situation. Instead, he reinforces the original position by claiming the laughing auditor had been filming people during private consultations. The auditor disputes that immediately, maintaining that he remained at the reception area, and the recorded footage appears to support his account. That allegation significantly changes the narrative, suggesting conduct that the video does not appear to show. The discussion then shifts to breach of the peace, a justification the sergeant raises as the encounter continues. The auditor responds by saying that if the situation truly amounts to a breach of the peace, then he should be arrested. No arrest follows, leaving the disagreement over whether the circumstances actually met the required legal threshold at the center of the exchange.
Good advice.
Professional standards will be in touch.
And that's fine.
I don't take advice. Mind your own
is
business
good-
and jog on.
This is
Jog on.
good advice.
Jog on.
that
I'm not
I am
listening to
giving you.
advice. See you later. Am I being detained?
No,
No, I'm free to
but
go
don't
and I'm free
back
to
in there,
stay.
because
Jog on.
The breach of the peace will occur again, and you'll be arrested for breach of the peace.
Breach of the peace.
Yeah, and if you keep going in there,
What breach of the what?
I've explained to you.
Define breach of the peace.
Well, listen.
Define breach of the peace.
Would you like me to, or are you going to interrupt me?
Define breach of the peace.
I'm going to.
Go on.
Right. So breach of peace occurs when harm is about to happen in
What
your
harm
prison.
is happening?
The harm that's going to take place is
What
you're
harm?
filming people.
That's not illegal, sir.
Listen.
Don't shout at me.
Listen.
Don't talk to me like that. Who do you think you are?
I'm trying to explain to you.
You're talking to a member of the public, for goodness sake.
Cheerio.
Yeah, jog on.
You've been given
Numpty.
Please don't come back in here.
It's an NHS facility.
I'm not in the NHS part.
You were.
It's, no, I wasn't. It's on film, you
I've just
idiot.
spoken to the doctor,
Oh, you're an
and the
idiot. You're
doctor has
dismissed.
told me-
I was stood there asking security man.
Doctor has told me that you were filming people having private consultations.
Well, you need to arrest him because he made a false
mental
report.
health facility.
He's made a false
If you
report.
are- if
It's
you
on
are
film.
filming people
It is on
who
film.
have
It can
got
all be
anxiety
proved. This is the witness
and
that doesn't
mental health
lie.
conditions,
The witness
then
that doesn't
you will cause
lie.
breach of the peace.
This is the witness that doesn't lie. It's on film. Why would I lie if
Well,
I
that's
filmed it
fine.
all?
When you make your complaint, you can.
I won't
produce
make my
that, can't
complaint.
you? And you will. And,
I will. Use your
and
own
I'll
for
imagine
shot.
you'll give an edited copy and all the rest of it.
No, you see everything.
But if you stay out here, we're all good.
Please feel free to keep filming out here, but please don't
It's a
come back
public
into the
place.
building.
Or else what?
Because you've been asked to leave by a representative in there.
No, I was forced out the building by you putting your hands on me and assaulting me.
Luckily,
Excessive use of force.
Luckily, as your camera will tell you, a representative from the council was standing there who
Right.
said, "We want this person removed."
No, I didn't hear that.
You chose
No,
not
no,
to.
no. He said it to you. He didn't say it to me.
Yes. You heard.
It's a public place,
You
public
heard.
accessible. See that? It's a reception. People can go in and make inquiries.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to go in and inquire how I make complaints about yourselves.
Well, that wouldn't be to them.
Who would it be to?
You need to call.
And I need to make a complaint about the council
You
official.
need to call 101 and
No, I
log
don't.
your complaint
No,
that
no.
way.
I need to make a complaint about the council official.
Okay. Well, you can do that through their website.
No, I
or
can't.
by
I could do
calling.
it. I could do it at the reception.
No, because you are
You are infringing
purposefully-
on my human
You are.
rights.
It's not infringing.
Article
you.
10 of the Human Rights Charter. You don't know the law. You don't know human rights. You're a fool.
Please,
How
just
do you-
please,
No,
do
I don't
something
listen
better
to
with
you.
your day.
I am doing something better with my day.
You're not- look-
I'm making a fool of you.
Please don't.
I'm making a fool of you.
This is where the situation becomes increasingly inconsistent. The laughing auditor asks a straightforward question: am I being detained? The officers answer no, which would normally mean he's free to continue on his way. Yet at the same time, they prevent him from going back inside, effectively restricting his movements without clearly relying on a specific power. The second sergeant then repeats the doctor's claim that the auditor had been filming private consultations. The auditor firmly denies that, maintaining he remained at reception throughout and says his footage supports that account. If that allegation isn't accurate, it becomes a key issue because it's the very reason being relied upon to justify removing him from the building.
And there we have it.
Yeah, you've made a fool of yourself.
You've got no interest in anything
No, I
apart
don't.
from
No.
trying to play a
Antagonise you.
game.
Yeah. Because you have just broken the law.
Do you not think we have better things to do
I
with
don't
our
care. Well,
time?
go away. I didn't ask you to come out. Go away.
No, you didn't, but-
go away.
but-
something better to do.
Members
Jog
of
on.
Parliament asked us to come out.
Jog
People asked
on.
us to come out.
Jog on. You little tyrant. Were you bullied at school or something? Is that what it is?
No.
Yeah. You get a little uniform, a little badge. You're wearing that absolute disgrace of a flag, and you think you could come out and put hands on members of the public?
As I've said,
exercising their rights. You've had it, mate.
feel free to stay out here and
I'll go
record.
back in.
You can record by our police gates.
I will
Just
go
don't
back
block
in.
access, please.
I will go back in
Why?
because I want to.
Yeah, but they have asked you to leave.
Council,
Okay.
public place, taxpayer funded. There's nothing illegal about me being in there. What part of that do you not get?
They have asked you to leave.
It's a public place, sir.
Yeah.
I've stayed within the reception.
Yeah.
You can't trespass someone from a public place. Are you dumb? That means you could trespass someone from a public park. It means you could trespass someone from the pavement.
No.
It's owned by the council, is it not?
Because that's not a building, is
It's
it?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. What do you mean enclosed space? Trespass is trespass. It doesn't matter where it is. If you're trespassing someone, you're trespassing them from property, whether it's a
From
pavement,
property.
a car park, from a car park or a pavement. Doesn't matter. A park, whatever. You're talking nonsense and you're making a fool of yourself.
Okay.
Take your fucking flag off.
Don't swear.
I'll swear if I want. Freedom of speech. What are you going to do?
There's no need to
What are you going
swear,
to
as
do?
I said.
What are you going to do?
Again, if you continue down that road, your actions are going to be causing harassment and stress. to people
Have you had a complaint?
who are yes,
you're
I've already
making
told
you're
you we've
making
had
a crime
complaint.
fit the situation.
No,
You're concocting a crime.
I'm giving you
are.
advice.
But
I'm
it's
saying
like-
please do not swear,
I
or
don't
it
take
could.
advice from police officers.
I
I
said
don't take
please do not
advice.
swear, or it could
I do what I
lead to
want.
that.
I'm going to do what I want. I'm a free person. Free country. What are you going to do? Have you had a complaint
We've gone over this so many
from
times.
council officials for a breach of the peace?
We've had 999 calls because council officials have been approached. My colleague has had a complaint from a doctor in the NHS.
Have they? I didn't go in there. It's on film.
Okay.
So he's going to get done for lying. You've not investigated him to find out exactly where I was because he's made a false police report. You're not bothered about that, are you? Where's your impartiality? Do you stand on your oath today, officer? Do you stand on your oath today?
Your action
Do you stand on your oath today?
and your words
Do you stand on your oath today?
make us believe
Do you stand on your oath
that
today?
what he's saying is correct.
Even if it was
I have suspicion that
Okay.
you were
Let me-
infringing on those people's right to a personal life
personal life. What on earth are you talking about?
because they're in an NHS facility having a medical
I wasn't in there.
consultation,
I wasn't in there.
and you are
So-
sticking your camera through a window.
I
or up
didn't
to
stick
a
my
window.
camera through a window. I went to the
What
door.
are their rights to privacy? What are their
There's no
human rights?
expectation of rights. No expectation of privacy in public.
They weren't in public. They were in a private
I
consultation
didn't go
room.
there
You were
though.
filming at
No,
the
no,
window.
no. So if you stood on your oath and you were impartial, I'm telling you that that didn't happen. I've got it on film. I've got evidence to prove that. They made a
Can I
false
see it?
police report. What?
Can I see
I'll
it?
make it available to you at a later stage.
Can I see it now?
You can take. You can take.
You have the facility to play it for me now, don't you?
Oh, but I'm not going to. I'll make it available to you at a later stage.
Well, in that case, I don't want you coming back in here because I still have the suspicion
else what?
that you were doing that.
Right. So you mentioned hostile reconnaissance. Even if it was hostile reconnaissance, what are you going to do about it? It could be hostile.
The first thing
Could be hostile reconnaissance. Why
I
not?
wanted to do was have a chat with you.
Okay. Then you start
you-
barking orders at me, and then you put your hands on me like some sort of tyrant.
I wasn't barking orders at
You
first,
did.
was I?
You
I was
did.
trying to have a
Get out
conversation
of the
with you at
building.
first.
Get out of the building. I don't listen to
No, I didn't
orders
start
being
that
barked
way.
at me. I don't work for this building. I'm not bound by their policies or procedures. I'm a member of the public exercising my rights.
Yeah. We deal with a lot of auditors.
Do you? And that's how you deal with them every time.
No, it's not, because most of them
No.
are very reasonable
Are
people.
they? Right, okay.
You
Well,
are very unreasonable.
yeah, I'm very unreasonable. I'm
and you are
belligerent and all that.
purposefully
Yeah.
trying to provoke reactions.
I'm
I assume
oh yeah,
for
because
views,
I asked
for
you to
coverage.
put I asked you to put your hands on me. Victim blaming. That's what's happening
Do
now.
you not see the perception of you entering the building?
Pardon? No, it's a public place.
Do you not see how the way you're dressed and the way you're acting would make people worried and scared in this building?
I don't care. It's not my problem. It's their problem. I'm in a public place. I'm not doing anything illegal.
So you don't care about anyone else's rights, you only care about your rights.
What rights is it that I'm breaching of theirs? What rights? Tell me. What rights? What laws? Any of that? You keep mentioning all this stuff, but you can't mention anything. Any legislation that I've broken, anything like that. What have I done that is illegal, that is wrong?
What stands out here is how quickly the officers appear to accept one account without properly addressing the other. The laughing auditor repeatedly insists that the allegation is inaccurate, maintaining that he never entered the NHS consultation area. Yet his explanation doesn't seem to receive the same level of consideration. Instead, the complaint is treated as established fact while his version is largely dismissed. He then questions whether the officers are acting in line with the impartiality expected of them, asking if they're there to establish the truth or simply accept the first complaint they receive. The fact that he has to keep repeating where he was throughout the encounter only adds to the impression that his account isn't being fully considered.
Stumped. Nothing to say to that. Thought so.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I would
there you
really
go. See?
I would
There you
really
go.
appreciate
Absolute embarrassment.
if you would
You're a
stay
disgrace to the uniform, sir. Get out of the
of
job.
here.
Don't like it. If you're not going to uphold your oath,
You can film out
you're not
here.
going to uphold the laws, jog on. We don't need officers like you.
And you can film
We
round
do
by
not
the gate
need officers like you, tyrants that want to
Please
put their
don't
hands
come into
on
the
members of the
council
public.
offices.
Or what?
because you are disrupting their day-to-day business.
I'm not talking
when
to
they're
them. I'm
trying
talking to you.
serve other members
I'm
of the
not.
public.
I've not got in their way whatsoever.
Well, they think otherwise.
Have they? Well, I've got evidence to prove otherwise. And if you,
Could you show me?
I will make it available to you at a later stage. Not a problem.
Well, can you show me now?
No, because I'm recording.
Because if you show me now that you weren't causing a problem, then I've got no issue.
You'll let me back in?
Yeah.
Really?
If you show me that now, then yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Are you willing to show me?
I'll show you that. If you're going to let me back in and I'll carry on filming. And now, I want an apology. 1 second, because I need to start recording on my other device. Alright guys, I'm going to move on to the other device. Just so I can prove that they've had false police reports. And are you going to investigate that false police report? Right.
No.
What?
No.
Why not? If I prove that it's been a false, I've not been in there. I've not been sticking it in when people have private consultations. That was a false police report. Why wouldn't you uphold your oath, remain impartial, and investigate that? Because that's a crime. That's someone who's made a false police report.
Yeah, but it'd be their perception. If they saw you near that door and believed you to be
No,
filming.
no. You've just put your hands on me under the pretext that I was infringing on people's privacy, as you said.
Well,
When
no,
I
that-
turned
that's
NHS,
not-
so that's what your
that's not
Sergeant,
why I
Sergeant
removed you from the
Numpty
building.
said. Sergeant Havering Nonsense said.
I actually found that out afterwards. That's not
Did
why
you?
I removed you from the building.
Right. But it's a false police report. your sergeant said we had calls that you were filming a private NHS facility
No, so that wasn't
through
a
a
call.
window, right? That's what I
what you
just said.
said.
That's, if you listen to what I'm saying, yeah, I said your sergeant said that he received a call that
He didn't say that.
That's what he said.
No, he said he spoke to the person.
Oh my days, just make things up as you go along, don't you?
No, that's what he said. He just spoke to them. I'm just saying. He didn't receive a call from them. He went round and spoke to them.
As the encounter draws to a close, the sergeant begins focusing on the laughing auditor's appearance and manner, suggesting that the way he looks or behaves somehow affects other people's rights. The auditor responds with a simple question: whose rights have I actually infringed? No clear answer follows. The turning point comes when he shows the officers the footage itself. The video doesn't appear to support the claim that he was filming private consultations, undermining the basis for the earlier accusations. Even after being presented with that evidence, there is no acknowledgement that the situation may have been misunderstood, no apology, and no attempt to correct the record. Instead, the conversation simply ends. Ultimately, this encounter highlights how quickly assumptions can shape an officer's view of a situation. Rather than reassessing those assumptions when new information is presented, the interaction ends without addressing the concerns that had been raised. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, be sure to like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss future audits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.